Picture this. You are sitting at a red light in your city. To your left, there's a guy in a brand new F-150, gleaming black paint, chrome rims, full-size cab. Maybe he's got one of those little pine tree air fresheners swinging from the mirror. He looks like he has it together. To your right, a woman in a 5-year-old Camry. Nothing flashy, clean but unremarkable. She's sipping coffee from a thermos she brought from home. Here is what you don't know. The guy in the truck is paying $972 a month to drive that thing. Over a 72-month loan, he's got $4,200 in his savings account, $18,000 in credit card debt, and exactly $0 invested anywhere. The woman in the Camry, she owns her car outright. She's been quietly investing $1,100 a month into index funds for the last 9 years. Her net worth, as of this morning, is just over $430,000, and she earns $74,000 a year. Same red light, completely different financial universes. This video is about how that happens. Not because of luck, not because of inheritance, because of 5 specific repeatable decisions that most people are making completely backwards and don't even know it. And if you're watching this right now, there is a very real chance you are the guy in the truck. High income, high expenses, quietly broke, and completely convinced you're doing fine. Ava's introduction. My name is Ava, and I've spent the last 17 years inside investment banking and accounting, watching people make more money than most people will see in a lifetime, and somehow end up with nothing to show for it. I've sat across the table from 6-figure earners who couldn't cover a $3,000 emergency without a credit card. I've reviewed the balance sheets of households pulling in $200,000 a year who were, by any honest measure, one layoff away from financial collapse. This is not a mindset video. I'm not going to tell you to think rich or journal your abundance. I don't believe in that. I believe in systems. And I believe that most people are broke not because they don't earn enough, but because nobody ever showed them the actual math of how wealth is built. Before we go further, if this channel is new to you, subscribe now. Not because I'm asking you to, but because the information in this video alone is worth more than most $500 financial consultations. I'm giving it to you for free. The least the algorithm needs is a tap of that button. All right, let's get into it. Sarah versus Marcus, same salary, completely different outcomes. I want to introduce you to 2 people. Sarah, 34 years old, marketing director in Atlanta. Salary, $118,000 a year. Marcus, 34 years old, senior project manager, also in Atlanta. Salary, $121,000 a year. Same city, same cost of living, same age. Neither of them inherited money. Neither got lucky on crypto. They graduated the same year, both have college degrees, both got their first real job around the same time. Today, Sarah's net worth is $287,000. Marcus's net worth is $14,200, and $9,800 of that is a used car he still owes money on. What happened? 5 decisions. That's it. 5 specific forks in the road that created a $272,000 gap in 10 years. Let's go through each one. Decision number 1, the car. When Marcus got his promotion at 28, the first thing he did was upgrade his car. He leased a BMW 3 Series, $768 a month. I worked hard for it. He told himself, I deserve it. When that lease ended, he financed a newer model, $854 a month now. Sarah drives a 2019 Honda Accord. She bought it used, paid it off in 3 years, and has driven it payment-free for the last 4. The $850 a month she's not spending on a car payment, that's going directly into her brokerage account. I'll show you the real number in a few minutes. Prepare yourself. Decision number 2, lifestyle creep. Every time Marcus got a raise, his lifestyle got a raise too. New apartment with a rooftop pool, $800 more a month. Nicer restaurants, more delivery apps, a wardrobe upgrade every quarter. This is what I call lifestyle creep on steroids. It's not one big splurge, it's 100 small upgrades, each one completely justifiable on its own, that collectively eat every dollar of income growth you ever produce. Sarah got the same raise as Marcus did. She moved into a slightly nicer apartment, 1 upgrade, not 3. The rest of every raise went straight to investments before it ever touched her checking account. The rule she follows: for every dollar of raise, 70 cents goes to wealth building. 30 cents she gets to enjoy. Marcus flips that ratio. He keeps 90 cents and invests maybe 10 on a good month. Decision number 3, the emergency fund trap. Here's a number that should make you physically uncomfortable. 60% of Americans cannot cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. 60%. Marcus is one of them. He earns over $120,000 a year and has $4,300 in his savings account, which means the moment his transmission dies, or he has a medical bill, or his company downsizes, he is reaching for a credit card at 24% interest. That's not bad luck. That's structural fragility. He has built a financial life with no shock absorbers. Sarah maintains 6 months of living expenses in a high-yield savings account. Right now, that's $32,000 sitting in an account earning 4.6%, above the current inflation rate. Her emergency fund is not just protection, it's a quiet, boring little wealth engine that earns while it waits. Decision number 4, the subscription economy tax. I want you to pull up your bank statement after this video. Really do it. Look at every recurring charge. Marcus, when we mapped his, had 3 streaming services, 2 subscription boxes, a gym he visits twice a month, a premium LinkedIn subscription, 2 app subscriptions he forgot about, a car wash membership, and a meal kit service he mostly lets expire. $387 a month in subscriptions, $4,644 a year, for things he either doesn't use or barely values. This is what I call the silent heist. Nobody robbed Marcus. He handed the money over willingly in $12 and $19 and $34 increments every single month without ever doing the annual math. Sarah audits her subscriptions every 6 months. She keeps what delivers clear value. She cancels everything else without guilt. Decision number 5, the investment avoidance paralysis. This one is the most expensive of all 5. Marcus knows he should be investing. He said it every year for 7 years. But there's always a reason to wait. The market feels too high. He wants to do more research first. He's going to set it up next month, after he pays off one more thing. This is not laziness. This is investment avoidance paralysis, and it's costing him more per year than almost anything else on this list. Sarah started investing at 26, not because she knew everything, because she knew enough. She opened a Roth IRA, put it in a total market index fund, and turned on automatic contributions. She didn't wait for perfect. She started with boring, and boring, compounded over time, becomes something extraordinary. That math is coming up next. The opportunity cost calculation, what your car payment is really costing you. Let's do the math that nobody wants to do but everyone needs to see. The average new car payment in $22 a month. 1 in 5 Americans who bought a new car last year is paying over $1,000 a month. Sit with that for a second. Now, most people look at a $772 car payment and think, okay, that's $772 I'm spending on transportation. If you took that $772 every month and invested it instead in a boring, unsexy index fund averaging 10% annual returns, here is what it becomes. 5 years, $59,600. 15 years, $307,000. 30 years, $1,720,000. That's not $772 you are choosing not to have. And if you're paying $1,000 a month, you are declining a $2.2 million wealth position over 30 years for a depreciating asset that will be worth $8,000 in a decade. This is opportunity cost, and it is the most important concept in personal finance that nobody teaches in school. The 8-4-3 rule, why compound interest is backloaded. Everyone talks about compound interest like it's magic. It's not magic. It's math. And the math has a specific shape that most people don't understand, and that shape is what's killing their motivation. Here's the rule. If you invest $500 a month at 12% annual returns, it takes 8 years to reach your first $100,000, and only 3 more years after that to reach the next. 8 years, then 4, then 3, then 2, then barely 18 months. The early years are brutally slow. You feel like nothing is happening, like you're throwing money into a black hole. And this is precisely the moment most people quit, redirect that money to something they can see and touch. A car, a vacation, a kitchen renovation. They quit right before the acceleration kicks in. Every time. Wealth is backloaded. The boring years at the beginning are the most important years. They are the foundation everything else is built on. Abandon them and you're carrying a backpack full of bricks for the rest of your financial life. All the debt, all the payments, all the subscriptions, with none of the compounding foundation underneath you. The quietly broke trap, why high earners feel poor. Here's a concept I want to burn into your brain. Quietly broke. Quietly broke is not the person who can't pay rent. Quietly broke is the person earning $130,000 a year, who has $6,000 in savings, $34,000 in car loans, a maxed out HELOC, and a lifestyle that requires every penny of that $130,000 just to maintain. Quietly, broke looks fine from the outside. Great apartment, nice clothes. Eating out 4 times a week, Instagram that looks like financial success. But remove one paycheck, just one, and the entire structure collapses. The golden handcuffs are real. The more you earn without a wealth-building system, the more trapped you become. Because your expenses have risen to match your income, and now you can't afford to take a pay cut, change careers, start a business, or absorb a single financial shock. You are not wealthy. You are highly paid and entirely dependent. In 2026, the typical family in the United States cannot afford the median home in their city. The 28-36 rule: spend no more than 28% of gross income on housing, 36% total on all debt, is not a suggestion. It is the warning light on your financial dashboard. When that light is on and you keep driving, you are not winning. You are one blown tire from the side of the road. Your 4-step wealth building roadmap, the algorithm. Okay, you've seen the gap. You've seen the math. Now here is exactly what you do. Not someday, starting this week. This is a numbered roadmap. You do step 1 before step 2. You do not skip steps. You do not reorder them. This sequence exists for a reason. Step 1, emergency fund first. Liquidity is oxygen. Before you invest a single dollar, you need a financial shock absorber. This is not negotiable. Target 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. If you're in a single income household or your industry is volatile, go to 6. Where? A high-yield savings account. In 22-6, you should be earning 4.4% to 4.8% APY. If your savings account is earning 0.01% at a traditional bank, you are committing what I call financial suicide in slow motion. Move it today. It takes 10 minutes. Why first? Because without this, every financial emergency gets funded by debt at 20 to 27% interest. Debt at those rates does not just slow wealth building. It reverses it. It is a negative wealth engine. Your emergency fund eliminates the most expensive financial event most people will ever experience: an unplanned credit card balance. Build the oxygen supply first. Then we invest. Step 2, high-yield savings as a friction layer. Once your emergency fund is fully funded, keep your savings working. Open a dedicated HISA that is separate from your checking account at a different bank. That separation is intentional. It's friction. Moving money from that account requires a 2 to 3 business day transfer. That delay is not an inconvenience. It's a circuit breaker for impulse spending. When you want to raid your savings for something non-urgent, the friction gives you time to come to your senses. High earners who keep their savings commingled with their spending account spend significantly more. The accounts blur together. Discipline requires structure, not willpower. Give yourself the structure. Use this account for sinking funds for known large expenses, annual insurance, car maintenance, travel, short-term savings goals, and any cash position above your emergency fund before it gets deployed into investments. Step 3, index funds. Boring wealth. Now we invest. And when I say invest, I don't mean stock picking. I don't mean following social media tips. I don't mean crypto, options, or anything that someone on the internet told you would change your life. I mean boring, repeatable, evidence-based wealth. The vehicle, total market index funds, a fund that tracks the entire US stock market or the entire global market. Low expense ratio, look for anything under 0.1%. Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab, they all offer these. The ticker symbols are not important. The concept is the account priority order 1-401K up to the employer match. This is a 50% to 100% instant return on your money. There is no investment on earth that beats it. Capture every dollar of match before you do anything else. 2. Roth IRA, maxed $7,000 in 2026 if you're under 50. Tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals in retirement. This is one of the most powerful legal tax advantages available to regular people, and most people either don't use it or don't max it. 3. 401 to the annual maximum $23,500 in 2026. 4. Taxable brokerage account. Once all tax advantage space is used, invest here with no limits. Automate everything. Set the contributions, set the amount. Walk away. The automation removes the decision from your hands on a monthly basis, which means you cannot talk yourself out of it. Automation is how Sarah built $287,000. Not discipline, not motivation, a system that didn't require her to feel like it. Step 4, audit and eliminate your lifestyle tax. This step is not one time, it's quarterly. Every 3 months, sit down with your last 90 days of bank and credit card statements. Number judgment. Just data. The audit checklist. 1. List every recurring subscription. Total them. Ask, would I sign up for this today at this price? If no, cancel. 2. Calculate your total fixed monthly obligations. Rent/mortgage, car payments, insurance, minimums on debt. Divide by your monthly take-home. If this number is above 60%, you have a structural problem, not a spending problem. 3. Identify your top 3 discretionary spending categories. Look at the totals, not individual transactions, totals. The number is almost always a surprise. 4. Run the opportunity cost calculation on each major line item. What would that money be worth in 15 years at 10% compound growth? Make the invisible cost visible. Most people don't overspend because they're careless. They overspend because they've never forced the annual math into their field of vision. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. The lifestyle tax is optional. You are choosing to pay it. Once you understand that, you can choose differently. The choice is yours. Let me tell you how this story ends. For both of them, Marcus at 55, still earning well, still spending everything he earns. His car payments have never stopped. They've just gotten larger. He's refinanced his mortgage twice to cover lifestyle expenses. He has $187,000 in his 401 and is quietly, desperately hoping Social Security will be enough. He's not broke in the way people picture. He's driving a nice truck. He just can't stop working, ever. Sarah at 55, her index funds are worth $1.2 million. Her home is paid off. Her emergency fund has never been touched. She took a sabbatical 2 years ago, 3 months, completely unplugged, and her financial life barely noticed. She works because she chooses to, not because she has to. Same city, same starting line, completely different destinations. The difference was not income, it was not luck. It was 5 decisions made consistently over time. And here is what I want you to understand about right now, in this exact moment. You are making a choice right now. Not when you get your next raise, not after the holidays, or after the wedding, or after you pay off one more thing. Right now. The person who watches this video and does nothing is making a choice. The person who closes this tab and opens a delivery app is making a choice. The person who says this doesn't apply to me because my situation is different is making a choice. They are all choosing to stay exactly where they are. And the person who pauses this video right now, opens a new tab, and sets up a high-yield savings account, or logs into their 401k and increases their contribution by even 1%, that person is also making a choice, a completely different choice, with a completely different destination. You do not need to have it all figured out. You do not need to be a finance expert. You need to take one step today, then one more next week. Then automate it so you don't have to keep making the decision. The math does the rest. The 8-4-3 rule does the rest. Time does the rest, but only if you start. The choice is entirely yours, and you're making it right now. Your future self is watching. Make sure they're grateful. Ava.